Okay, so my lights are here. I ordered some LED lights, and I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to use them yet. There are 3 sets of LED lights in there. I'm hoping I can replace these with these panels. Okay, so we'll just take a quick look at this one set. I have 3 that are just like this. This is what it's supposed to be right here. Okay, it's got this bendy arm that attaches to the light. Alright, so here's the actual LED light panel right here. And it has its own plug on it. It seems to be pretty good size. I just don't know how bright it's going to be. It had good reviews. And what I spent on these, I think I spent, I'll have to look at the invoice again, but I think I spent like 80 something bucks, maybe 90 to get them all here. So let's see how bright these things are. Of course, you won't be able to tell for sure on your end. Whoa, oh yeah, they're bright. They're definitely bright. There it is. Now the question is, how high quality is the light? It actually looks pretty good. Like, what I want to do is clamp like 3 of these and use them in place of the umbrellas. I don't think the light is going to be as soft as umbrella light, just because it doesn't have the big diffuser on it. But man, these are kind of cool. Let me go ahead and set one up. So here's what it's come with so far, and I guess this is a base right here. I'm not sure. This folds out. I need to check this out. It's got feet on it, so it's definitely a base. But then it also has one of these clamps, and then it's got a couple of these things here. I'm going to go ahead and set one up. I gotta say, this part here, this arm, man, it's really strong. It's nice and stiff. So I'm glad it's not floppy. And there's all kind of "that's what she said" jokes there, but I won't go there. All right, I'll just show y'all how I'm going to set one up. I have an exposed 2x4 here. The clamp just barely fits on this 2x4, and I have it tightened down. And then here's the arm, and you of course adjust it however you like, and then your light fits here. And, yeah, you have it plugged in here. And I got to tell you guys, like this sucker, watch. Boom! I mean, it is bright. So I'm going to have to play around with it a little bit. Right now, I'm going to use it just for fill light for videos. I may have to move it, though. It's so bright. My gosh. It might be a little too close to me. I almost wish I had a dimmer for this thing. Alright, guys, so this is what I have going on with these lights so far. This is the light I was using in front of my computer. It was so bright, I found I could just aim it at the wall and bounce back and get great fill light. You'll see that in some videos coming up. So this is what I've done as a test, okay? I've got these hanging from these 2 2x4s, and let me back up a little bit. I know it's kind of hard to see, get a appreciation for what we're looking at here, but there we go. That's what I have set up here, and then you just hit the switches, boom, boom, and flood it with light. And there, that would be like the shot right there. And you could see the shadows are definitely a little heavier than I get with my umbrella kit, but I don't have, look, see all that? I don't have all that on the floor. So it is, I'm thinking I'm gonna really like this for my product photography on this table. I think for anything. Because if I set up some jeans or something right here, these lights, they're gonna hit it fine. I think this is gonna be wonderful. I really do. I'm digging this, guys. It's flooding. They're so freaking bright. It is really flooding a lot of light down here. All right, guys. So I want to wrap up like my initial thoughts about these lights. I used this one right here as a fill light for the video I shot yesterday, and I was very happy. Like, it was nice and soft. Once I bounced it off that wall, it was nice and soft. It was too bright to shine directly at my face. I would have been squinting. But that one's going to work out really good. I love it. It's perfect. So now these two behind me that I have mounted up, so they're not I'm going to say they're not quite as good as the umbrellas I usually use, but those umbrellas, they take up so much floor space that I don't mind. I would say, you know, the photos I'll get with this setup, they're probably about 80% as good as the photos I get with the umbrellas, but I can always leave these here and it's not taking up valuable floor space and valuable, like I was constantly having to move them out the way, put them in, put them out. I could just leave these right there. I think it's going to work good, and I think it'll be better. Those will be better for clothing than those other lights. These things are so bright. The only thing, like, it seems like a pretty high quality product so far. Now, if they crap out on me tomorrow, I will have a different opinion, of course. The only thing that I don't love, I don't trust, I mean, the clamp, I haven't had one fall or anything, but basically the light, your light is being held up by this clamp, and then you see this is the part that kind of scares me a little bit. This little screw right here holds this in, which is pulling down with a pretty good bit of gravity, but just that one little screw is holding this, you know, into place here in that socket. So I'm a little concerned about that. And then we also have, of course, on the light itself, there's a little clamp here. This feels pretty good, but this stuff just tends, I know how this stuff tends to loosen up over time. So what I may do, just for safety, is like thread a little piece of string through here, then run the string up this, and then tie it around the 2x4. Just as a fall protection, just in case it comes off, it'll catch it, and you know the panel won't fall to the ground and smash up and break. But man, these are bright. I used them. I did use them last night. And look at that fill light that's over there on that wall. It's still filling the light on my face, which is, I mean, it's great. But yeah, I used these last night to shoot some test video of this to upload to YouTube. Man, they're great for video lights, and you know the photos are going to be good too. Like when I say 80% as good as umbrellas, I thought the umbrellas are pretty damn good. These just aren't quite as soft, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I have them up and above. Like they're pretty high above the product. Like ideally I think you would want them like down here, but this is just too much. You know, I'm balancing convenience here. You know, I'm balancing convenience with quality, and this is too convenient. I love it. The fact that I can just leave these always set up and they're not in the way. I can still use the table and everything. So I'm going to put a link down below. It's not like an affiliate link or anything like that. It's just a link to what I bought. And y'all can check them out if you want. And I'll be updating again, and of course new stuff that I put up on eBay, I'm going to be using these to take photos with. So you'll start seeing a lot of those photos, like whenever I do my next What's Sold video, I'll try and point out, hey, I took this picture with these lights. So that's it, guys. Just want to share with y'all what I'm doing as far as lighting goes. I'm really digging this because the real estate, if you've used these umbrellas or other like big softbox type lighting, I mean, it's good stuff and it's cheap, but man, they're so big. They really are. They really are big. So this is kind of to me, this is a godsend. And I know a lot of people have issues with space. This might be something you want to look at too. So take care, guys. I'll see y'all next time.